Hey everyone, today I am going to show you a simple tutorial on how to change the oil in your Honda EU3000 inverter generator. Let's jump right in. So first, the things you are going to need is a 10mm end wrench. You can also use a 10mm socket, but I just use the end wrench. You're going to want a little Tupperware container just like this. Short and squatty. It works for the box that we have it in here. And Honda recommends 10W30. We're going to use 5W30 because it's heading into winter where we're at, and it's a lighter weight, easier starts on that. The amount of oil that this specific generator takes is 549 milliliters or 18.5 ounces. To keep that simple, obviously you have a quart here. You've got like 32 ounces. I've done this. I've taken a used up quart, put a little gadget like this on there, and I've marked right at the edge. So what I do is I pop the cap off, fill it up to my line, and I know that that is the exact amount of oil that I have to dump in. One of the things I like to do first, I do this in my cars and in generators and stuff like that, especially if it's colder outside. This generator hasn't run in over 12 hours now. So I like to start it up, let it run for a minute or two. That gets the oil nice and warm. It doesn't have to be hot, just nice and warm. And then it drains a lot faster and a lot more completely. So let's do that real quick. And we'll just let this run for a couple minutes. All right, so we're just gonna pop this cap off right here, push a little pressure, and it should pop right off. That. You're gonna wanna stick your little Tupperware down here, and you take your 10mm end wrench, pop it on that drain plug. I always like to loosen the dipstick as well, so there's no airlock in there. It lets it drain a little faster. All right, now this next step is not 100% necessary. I like to do it. I like to get as much of the old oil out as possible. And these things never drain completely just setting the way they are. So once the initial flow of oil is done, it's kind of just trickling now. I get up here and I just tip it a little bit. Just like yay. Now you gotta be careful because with your Tupperware under there, it will pinch it a little bit and move it out, and you could make a big mess. So be careful if you do this step. Like I said, not 100% necessary. All right, now that the oil is all drained, next step is to put the drain plug back in. Go ahead and stick that end wrench on there and just snug it up. All right, so the oil fill port is right where the dipstick goes. That's where you're gonna put the new oil in. I have already measured my oil out, like I'd mentioned in this container. This nice little twist cap keeps it nice and clean in here. All right, that's it. There is no oil filter to change on this thing. You've got the plug back in. You've got the new oil in. You can take your dipstick. Don't screw it in, just fit it like that. It's showing up about halfway up the stick on this. That's what I want. And if you look in the hole, the oil level is right to the bottom of the threads. Go ahead and tighten that dipstick down. And you're in business. You're ready to go. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hit that like button and consider subscribing for more tutorials. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bramante Brothers.